Hi, good day everyone. This is Mr. Jelford Tevis. I'm a teacher here in Red Mesa High School in Arizona, USA. Today I'll be sharing to you information on how social distancing and lockdown help reduce the spread of coronavirus. But let me have a disclaimer first before anything else. I am not a health professional. I am not a person related to any health agency that would give out this kind of information. What I'm sharing to you right now are information that I come across with online, I've heard over the news, and also based on my personal experience here in America, since as you all know, USA has the largest number of cases worldwide. What is social distancing and lockdown? According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention here in America, social distancing is also referred to as physical distancing. This means you have to stay away from other people, actually 6 feet away from other people. Do not gather in large groups, and you have to stay out from crowded places and avoid mass gatherings. How about lockdowns? Many countries in the world today practice lockdowns, closure of schools, closure of establishments, non essential shops, travel bans, everything. Like complete shutdowns of everything that we normally do. Now, why are social distancing and lockdown important? I believe to answer that question, we have to go back to the mechanism of how this virus is being spread. COVID 19 spreads mainly among people who are in close contact within about 6 feet away from each other. When a person, when an infected person coughs, sneezes, talks, and that droplets are launched into the air and would drop into someone else's mouth or nose and be inhaled into the lungs, that would be the time that the person gets the virus and eventually will get sick. Well, the worst thing about this virus is that you may not know until how many days that you are sick, but you are already spreading the virus because you are in contact with other people. So that's how important social distancing is. Do social distancing and lockdowns really work? The idea here is very simple. You do not catch the virus if you are not in large places or if you are staying away from people who are infected. You are also not spreading the virus if you do the same. You do not stay in large groups, you do not stay close with people, or if you stay at home, you simply contain the virus. And that's it. That is our goal, to contain the virus and treat you if you are sick and not spread it. That's basically our main target here. Now let's say if you are practicing social distancing, you are staying away from other people. You do not go to large gatherings. You're staying out from large crowd. Take note that social distancing limits the opportunities to come in contact with contaminated surfaces or infected people outside your home. That alone can help you not spread the virus if you have it or not catch the virus if you don't have it. Now, again, let's go back to that mechanism of this virus because it will take how many days before you will notice the symptoms? It will take 2 to 14 days. That's the incubation period. So what happens is that if you just stay home, let's say you are in your place is in lockdown. So you are not allowed to go out, so you have to stay home. Now, if you are staying home, there's no chance at all of catching the virus, right? So this is very simple measure in containing, the virus. Like that alone, I mean, this alone can just need our common sense. After we all know the mechanism of how this virus is spreading from people to people, and these lockdowns have been implemented now in our places, especially, for example, in Tagum City, lockdowns have been implemented already. Let us just think what will happen if people don't listen to these lockdown measures of the government. People will just still, travel, will just still go out from their houses and just do the normal thing that they do. And knowing how this virus spread from people, Eventually, you will get sick, you will catch the virus, or you can spread the virus. Yes, that is why it is really important to notice that social distancing have been very effective in many places. Yes, we can compare places that have observed social distancing and lockdown from which do not. I can cite an example here in America because I am here and I have heard all over the news which states practice social distancing and lockdown and which do not. I am just okay to say that I am here in Arizona because Arizona is one of the states that have the lowest number of cases. Well, not really lowest because we are now like 9,000, but compared to New York, they have hundreds of thousands now. Because the reason is they implemented social distancing and lockdown at a very late period. Well, here in our place, we have already, you know, we even though we don't have the cases yet, but we already practice social distancing and lockdown, which in turn help us to achieve to have lower number of cases. So basically that's it. Now, what do you think you can do as student leaders? Well, you have two options: spread a virus or spread the correct information. Now that you know how this virus spread among people, how social distancing and lockdown help reduce the spread of coronavirus, I believe it's now time to do your part. Help educate people. Inform your friends, your family, your loved ones, your neighbor, the people you care about. We're all in this together. And you have to remember this, students, student leaders, you have to remember this. Social distancing and lockdown only work if we all participate. Again, all of us participate. And preventing the virus or slowing down the spread of this virus will help save lives.